And here you go, almost 50 pounds of soap cut. And I'm a little nervous about it. But since this is a new recipe, I just wanted to see if it'll work. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This video is going to be pretty busy because I'm working super hard to restock my website, and I want to make a lot of product so that I'm able to not have it sold out all the time. So I have soaps that I've planned and I need to make and then cut. I really need to make bath bombs because I'm completely sold out of them. So it's a lot of work, but I think I'm down for it. I think I'll be able to do it. I believe in myself. I am here in my studio about to make a lot of soap, and I'm a little nervous about it. I have my oils all melted down over here. I have all of my buckets of lye over there, and I'm about to just start soaping away. You guys seem to really love the soaping compilations, so I'm going to set you up on that really satisfying face down view, and I'm going to get to soaping. Here it is, all 6 logs. They've been curing for a couple of days and they're now ready to be cut. I'm so excited. I think you guys noticed that I opted not to do a chunky top for at least 3 of these soaps. And that's because it was taking way too long for the soap to solidify to a consistency that I personally like to texturize them. So I decided to just do a flat top. And I think it turned out great, especially this rosemary mint one. I really like the different colors, how they turned out, but they all look really, really good. And now I'm gonna cut into them to see if their insides look good. So let's go ahead and do that. For those who have been following me since the very beginning, you will recognize what I've done with this loaf. I haven't brought out this mold in a long time, but I really wanted to use it to make these kinds of soaps because I wanted to make a specific soap for the gift sets that I'm going to offer. And this is my lavender soap that's going to go into the lavender gift set. And for these wooden molds, these are my very first long wooden molds, and they don't come with a silicone liner, but I lined them with the parchment paper and it works just as well. In some cases, I kind of prefer it because it makes it so much easier. But it was funny when I was making these liners, how much I forgot how to do it. So it took a little bit of finagling for me to finally get it correct. This is so nostalgic. The thing about parchment paper liner is that it doesn't give you a completely crisp edge, but that's okay. This is gonna be so satisfying, just pulling the parchment paper off of it. And then you get this gorgeous loaf. So here is the rosemary mint soap. And I really like how this turned out. This one came out really texturized and swirly. I made a tall and skinny version of the same exact soap, but the soap was so liquid, so I wasn't sure what I might have done differently with this guy, but it turned out okay. I'm okay with it. First cut, I'm gonna do the lavender soap, and I think I'm gonna do it from the top down. I usually go from the side, but I think I'm gonna go from here. Here is the cut of that lavender soap. I think that looks beautiful. So gorgeous. This is such a classic lavender soap bar. I love it so much. And here you go, almost 50 pounds of soap cut and ready to start curing. I'm so proud of myself. I didn't know if I could even do this, and I'm so glad that I tried because look, I did it. And I think these soaps turned out so, so good. My favorite has to be this wild blackberry soap that I made. Oh my gosh, look how dramatic and gorgeous it is. This is a redesign of the soap, and I think this is my favorite one. And even though the top isn't a chunky top, I still think it looks so, so good. And I'm gonna start accepting that. If the soap is too runny, I'm gonna stop wasting time waiting for it to stiffen up and just keep soaping, because it obviously makes me way more productive. So with that being said, I'm going to clean up my studio, put these soaps on the rack to start curing, and yeah, get ready for our night out. I'm gonna have a double date with my sister-in-law and her husband, with Kale, obviously, and we're gonna try a new restaurant. I'm so excited. I will see you guys in the next day because I'm done here in the studio. So I am trying a new bath bomb recipe today. I've been just working with my current recipe, which is pretty good, and I like to tweak it here and there with different percentages, sometimes adding a new ingredient. And for this one, I'm hoping to achieve a bath bomb that floats a little bit more consistently, because I find that my bath bombs, sometimes they float, sometimes they sink, and a sinking bath bomb doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad bath bomb, but sometimes it's fun to just have a fun floating bath bomb that throws its color across the surface of the water evenly. So that's what I'm trying to do here today. So I'm just gonna get started because I have a lot of bath bombs to make. So here's my batch, and this is gonna be my lavender batch of bath bombs, hence why it's so purple. Usually I do a big master batch of my wet and dry ingredients, but since this is a new recipe, I just wanted to see if it'll work for this one batch first, and then I'll go ahead and start to master batch all the other things. And usually I spray my bath bombs with water, but it's been so humid, it's actually raining today, that I'm just going to see if I can press them into bath bombs without doing that. Because the last couple of batches that I've had where I've sprayed water have grown warts on them. So I'm just adjusting based on my specific environment. So to start, I'm just going to get my mold. I'm using the bath bomb press today and using their medium round mold. I'm gonna add a few lavender buds at the bottom, try to spread that out just a little bit, and then just add a little bit of mix there. Then I'm gonna poke a lot of holes in my bath bomb mix to get it to the top. And I'm gonna go ahead and press this. Here is the bath bomb press that I'm using. I don't know if you'll be able to see it very well. There, maybe? There you go. So that initial press went well. I'm gonna give it a twist, and I'm going to see if it formed, and it did perfectly. Look at that gorgeous bath bomb. All right, so I'm gonna finish pressing these lavender bath bombs and then go ahead and master batch for the rest of the bath bombs that I have planned for today. Here they are. Here are the 6 batches of bath bombs that I decided to do. And it's just so satisfying to see them all in their colors, all laid out like this. 5 of these bath bombs are bath bombs that I plan to have constantly restocked all the time, and hopefully I will not sell out of them. They're part of the core line, but these guys over here, these watermelon bath bombs, these are just going to be a limited edition bath bomb, the majority of which are going to go to my Golden Bubble patrons, but any leftover I'll put up on the site. But yeah, once they're gone, they're gone. I do plan on painting them little watermelon seeds at the top tomorrow when they're dry. But yeah, I'm pretty much done for today. I'm pretty exhausted, but I am happy to report that the making bit of the new recipe went flawlessly, and these bath bombs are looking really, really good. I think I made a good decision not spraying them with more water due to the extra humidity that's happening today. And I think they're gonna stay in this round shape instead of starting to wart on me. So we'll see. I'll show you guys these bath bombs tomorrow, and I will be doing a lot of labeling tomorrow as well. So I'll see you guys then. Hey guys, welcome back. It is the next day and the bath bombs are completely solidified. They're actually ready to be popped out, which is awesome. And I think it was a good move not to spray them with extra water because I have barely any warts happening, although I do have some. I'll show you here on this one. This is my berry bath bomb. See, there's like a little bit of a wart coming through there. I don't mind warts that much. I think at the end of the day, as long as you have a bath bomb that's formed, that's all I really need. But it is nice to get perfectly smooth bath bombs because it's way more satisfying. Like for example, this guy, he's completely smooth. But these watermelon bath bombs aren't done. I want to add one more detail to them to make them truly a watermelon bath bomb, and that's adding a little bit of seeds to them on the top. And the way I'm going to do that is through mica paint. And I haven't done this in a long time, but I'm going to do it today because I miss doing it. I used to love to do it, and it was very relaxing for me when I did do it. So let's do it today. So the way I make a mica paint is I just use 99% isopropyl alcohol, and I pour a little bit of this guy into a dish, like so. And then I'm going to add a black mica to this. And when it comes to the amounts, I don't really measure. I just kind of add a little bit of alcohol and a little bit of mica, and if it's too thick, I just add a little bit more alcohol, and if it's too thin, then I just add a little bit more mica. So it's not an exact science, but I like to start with about 1/4 teaspoon and build up or down from there. I just use the paintbrush to mix it all together, and to see whether or not I like it, I just press it up against the wall of the container, and if it's pretty opaque, then it's ready for me. And this is pretty good. And when it comes to painting bath bombs, it's okay if you're not a great painter. You don't have to be. When it comes to watermelon bath bombs, I like to have a minimal amount of seeds, 5 tops, and I like to paint them all at the top. So I'll start with this guy. Just kind of make it fat at the bottom and then flick it upwards for a thin top. And there you go, that's my version of a watermelon seed. How cute is that? I'm gonna go ahead and paint all of these guys now. So there you have it, perfectly painted, simple watermelon bath bombs that look amazing in my opinion. I think they look so cheerful and very summertime. They are incredibly hard too. Of course, the making of these bath bombs would not be complete unless I showed you a demo of how these bath bombs performed in the water. So let me go ahead and insert that footage right here. Hey guys, welcome to my bathroom. I'm here to demo this watermelon bath bomb. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this guy in the water. Here's the bath bomb. It's still continuing to fizz. It's gonna fizz for a few more minutes, but it's definitely a floater. And this new recipe, oh, it's a winner. And you can see when a bath bomb floats like this, it really helps to throw out that color and help it spread over the water. Whereas a sinking bath bomb, it's not a bad bath bomb by any means, but you will struggle to get this kind of color show with a sinking bath bomb. It smells so good. I'm really proud of how these bath bombs turned out, and I'm excited for my customers to get their hands on these bath bombs as of August 1st. So there you have it. I really hope that you guys liked that demo. And remember, if you want to make these bath bombs exactly the way I do, where I list all of the steps, all of the ingredients, all of the everything that you need to know to make a bath bomb exactly like this, you can find that on my Patreon, which is linked down below. And you also have access to me. So if you ever want to ask me a question, it doesn't even have to be about these watermelon bath bombs. It could be about any of the over 100 soap, skincare, bath bomb recipes that I have on my Patreon. I'm available to my patrons all the time with a guaranteed answer. Speaking of my patrons, thank you so much to everyone who chooses to support me on there. You guys are absolutely amazing, especially these guys, my bubble BFFs. Your generosity and your support and your comments and everything that you do for me. Thank you so much. I am super grateful. Without you, this channel would not be what it is. So you guys are amazing. Thank you so much. But that is the video for today. I'm gonna be really busy in the next coming months preparing for my big launch, which will include these bath bombs. It will include a whole bunch of new soap. It will also include a lot of lotion. I'm hoping to restock shampoo bars. Fingers crossed, we'll see if I'm able to do that, but I'm gonna have new packaging, new everything. It's gonna be a lot of work. I'm almost there, I'm getting there. Hopefully I will be there by the time August 1st rolls around. Thank you guys for rooting for me, for being there, and for showing up video after video. I really hope I see you in the next one. And until the next video, keep smiling, keep being awesome, and keep making beautiful things like watermelon bath bombs. Bye guys.